What's up, fellow Chiefs fans? It looks like the Kansas City Chiefs just might be ready to move on from one-time Super Bowl hero and current struggling wide receiver Kardarius Toney. I found this online today. Kardarius Toney is buried on the Chiefs depth chart. He is now in the fifth spot on the Chiefs wide receiver depth chart. This is all over. There's a lot of different articles you can go and read about, but basically what is happening today is that the Kansas City Chiefs are addressing Kardarius Toney's injuries, and it's looking more and more probable that his time as a Kansas City Chief is coming to an end. Now, if you've been following Toney's career, you know that his battle with injuries is not new. Since being drafted at 20th overall by the New York Giants in 2021, the former Florida playmaker has only played in 32 of a possible 51 regular season games, with just an availability rate of 62.7%. That's just not going to cut it to the NFL. And last year, we all know when the Chiefs put receiver Kardarius Toney on ice after a massive alignment glitch against the Bills and a critical drop against the Patriots, it felt like they wanted to release him right then and there. The problem with this is that who do you go with back last year? And Kardarius Toney, as we remember, was a Super Bowl hero. He had that 62-yard punt return in the Chiefs' second Super Bowl victory against the Philadelphia Eagles. And so when you have the longest Super Bowl punt in history, and the guy's only 25 and he's young, it's not like his career is over by any means. The fact that he's often injured, and let's kind of face it, he's somewhat of a mental wackadoodle, but he's more than that, he's just often injured. But they decided last year to give him another shot. That last year did not go good. A lot of dropped balls, and so his chance is not working out well. So what's been happening this offseason is he's been struggling with an ankle injury, and the team's first unofficial depth chart has Toney, who was a first-round pick by the Giants in 2021, buried on the fifth string, and that's probably an overstatement since the first and second string in front of him have two players at each level. So he's seventh on the pecking order and one receiving position, and they're probably only going to keep five wide receivers. So Toney's time might be coming to an end. Again, that ankle injury hasn't helped his effort to go from the 90-man roster to the final 53. The next question, will he get traded or cut before the cuts are made later this month? I don't think he's going to get much on the trade block. You know, even though he's a former first-round pick, you know, you're not going to get a second. You're probably not going to get a third. You may get a fifth for him, and probably a year from now, fifth. I mean, I don't know quite what his trade value is going to be, but when he's plagued with injuries. Now, Andy Reid came out today and said that in addition to the ankle injury, the guy has back spasms. He has a tightness in his back, and so his back's all out of whack as well. And so he's battling through some serious injuries, and if the 25-year-old wideout can't put his injury struggles behind him, his time with the Chiefs is shortly coming to an end. So that's the big news from the day. The other big news, obviously, is that the Kansas City Chiefs have their first preseason game against Jacksonville this Saturday. We'll do a number of previews leading up to that. Looks like the starters are going to play about a quarter, which will be great. We'll also get a first chance look at that new kickoff rule that was just implemented this year. So it'll be fun to look at that and see what that's going to look like. Maybe we'll do a video about that tomorrow. Anyway, that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching. As always, I'm Daniel Booth. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We discuss Chiefs news every single day. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. Go Chiefs!